Hi everyone, Casperation here, and thank you for tuning into my energy channel, Casperation Vibration. Today I will be talking about how to reprogram your subconscious because, heck, you are tired and you are sick of living the life that you live right now, or there's like new things that you want to do, and you just want to move forward and improve your life and become the best version of yourself. So no matter what you consciously try to do, remember, 95% of who you are and your programs inside you, your characteristics, your personality, your habits, it is embedded in your subconscious mind, which is basically like your body and your autopilot. So these programs were embedded and imprinted onto you from 0 to 7. And they were programs and teachings and lessons, and not just verbally, but basically it's monkey see, monkey do. It's not what you say, it's what you do. So things that you've seen that your parents have done, or your teachers, your friends, your family at that age, they have been programmed into you. So no matter what you try to convince yourself to do, if you don't go down into your subconscious level, it's not gonna snap out of it and happen for you. So how do you unfill or empty out your cup of all those programs that you no longer want to run in your life? You no longer want programming you. So I went through this journey of just initially listening to a podcast called Subconscious Mind Mastery, and the host for that is Thomas Miller, amazing guy, invites a lot of people onto it, talks about his life story as well, of reaching his moment of rock bottom and saying, oh my gosh, I have to turn things around. And he did it when he was maybe 50 or something already. Me, even at my age now, I was super in this moment, oh my gosh, if only I had done this earlier. But just understand that everything is in divine order. The universe is preparing you for these things. But for those of you who are younger, who are watching this, you don't know how lucky you are to be coming across this information and to be in this mindset right now, subconscious mindset, of wanting to reprogram yourself. And knowing that when you do this, it will put you along your highest path and your highest journey for what your purpose is in this lifetime. So I did lots of techniques. It's a trial and error thing. No one technique is the same for everyone. We all have our own coding. We all have our own soul signature. There are things that we like to do. There are things that we don't like to do. So I always tell people, try what works for you. That's all that it is. And everything is at the palm of your hands. It's all in your cell phone. But I will share with you a couple of things that I really feel works. Of course, meditation. And I began this journey doing meditation twice a day, before going to bed and when you wake up. And that's when I realized, no wonder in religion they teach you to pray when you wake up and they teach you to pray before going to bed. They didn't explain the scientific or the spiritual and the mental reason why. They just taught you, just pray before going to bed and when you wake up. The reason behind that is because when you're sleepy before going to bed, and you know how you kind of jerk sometimes, when you're falling asleep even in class or something, your body begins shutting down, falling asleep, and going into rest mode. But when you can catch yourself in between sleep and awake, your mind is still conscious, but your body is asleep. So you're basically at a loss of control. That is the time when you can speak to your subconscious. And now you can reprogram it into anything that you want it to be, being you. So if you want to be abundant, if you want to be enlightened, if you want to be smart, funny, you know, have that dream that you accomplish, become a star, a celebrity, a singer, you know, have more money and freedom in life so you could travel the world. That's one of mine. Reprogram into that, you know. I've had trouble because of trying to be abundant, because my mother was just like this with money. She was like this with money. And I spent time with her from 0 to 7, and she was always like this with money, like, you know, thinking that money was hard to come by. You had to work for money, like hard work for money, and you always had to be thrifty about money. And she would be super stingy, to the point of being really stingy. That encoded into me, into my subconscious. And that's something that continuously, like even until now, I've needed to deprogram for myself. So once you get that, once you hit that sweet spot in your subconscious, and you just do, you can do affirmations, you can make a video or a slideshow of the things that you want to do or accomplish in life, and you can play that, or you can even make like a video voice record of what your mantra is. Like, I am abundant, I am infinitely abundant, I am rich, I am confident, I am worthy of all the things that are in the cosmos and the universe, because I am the universe. You can say stuff like that. And in between sleep and awake, you can listen to it just to, you know, like help reprogram you. And even watch it. I think watching it is highly like recommended, because you also get to visualize it. So you get to use more senses, your visual and your audio. So it'd be good to like make a slideshow or make a video, and also have your mantra on that video as well, so that when you hit that sweet spot of sleep and awake, play that, and that will help reprogram you. And the number one thing, of course, is really belief. Believe that you are worthy to receive all of this. Remember, as above, so below. As within, so without. There are trillions and trillions and gazillions of stars, and just abundance of everything in the universe. It is infinite. And yet you are believing that you are limited. That is not the case. If there are billions and trillions of stars out there, and just infinite amounts of energy. Remember, money and currency is energy. That's why it's called currency. It is a flow of money. Believe and be that abundance, and abundance will flow to you. But yes, one of the easiest ways to reprogram is through your subconscious. So put that in there. I know that this information has taught you something today. It's something that I practice every day and tweak every now and then, you know, to figure out how it's gonna help me, and just things that I want to adjust. Sometimes I get new messages and new ideas, so I incorporate that into my thoughts and my mantras and the visualization that I do. So remember, this information is just one step into it. The other 50% is application. Be inspired, be inspiration. Know that when you become this person, you will help your friends and family as well, because they're gonna say, wow, how did you change your life? Here it is. I'll show you. Share this video, comment below what else you want to find out about the stuff that I do in my day, and you know, cosmic shit and everything. And I will do a video of that as well. So thank you guys. Peace, love, harmony. Light codes out. Caspiration, vibration into imagination.